Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Firefly Buggy. It is a nice cold winter evening. I have my tea, as you can see right here, which makes it a perfect evening to continue Winterburrow. So let's go ahead and get in there. So, we have helped out Willow, and I don't really have any quests available. And it's still midday. Let's see if Willow has anything to say. Thumbing wind and the melody of creaking, cracking ice. The snowy season sows such somnolence. And yet the forest is terribly alive, isn't it? I wish I had the energy to go and collect all its stories. I pluck them up and show them for safekeeping like any good forager. Aw, say, I don't suppose you've come across my hazelnuts. A couple of brewed hazelnuts and I can stay awake all day. Alright, let's go get 5 hazelnuts, which will not be hard to do. Unless I'm carrying... Nah, I've got plenty, I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Alright, there's actually a hazelnut tree not too far from here. So let's go get some hazelnuts. So we head over this way. Should be one way up here. If not, it's further in, which is fine. See, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what I thought. Alright. Ooh. I can't take any more of those. Let me cut down this hazelwood tree. Or hazelnut tree. That's what I thought. I don't want the sticks. There we go. Okay. Hey, got some hazelnuts. Let's go give those to Willow. Thought hazelnuts would come in handy at some point. Okay. Pretty simple task. Willow, I have your hazelnuts. Oh, good. I was wondering if you'd come by. I heard terrible banging not long ago. What was all that? That was Bufo the Toad. Old Bufo building a house of wood. That's certainly unexpected. Well, there's a tunnel for every soul and for every mole a hole, as they say. But to do it alone, my old back would break. Oh, I see, Bufo and Pollywog. What a heartwarming parent and child reunion. It's never too late to welcome a new season. A wise old mole named Willow said that, I believe. Ho 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 ho. Oh, I must write that one down. Ho ho ho. Now, what do I have up my sleeve for you? Oh, some more stoneware. Excellent, thank you. Oh, hello, Mouse. I brought you some news. Oh, Moss, I see. Oh, yeah, I have to tell him about everything in the forest. They're all alone up there, poor hedgehog. No, they must be afraid to ask for help. The forest is a daunting place to be on one's own. They do sound plenty brave to me. Tell them to come by my den any time. I will give them some of this delicious brew and whatever else I can spare. And you mustn't leave empty-handed either. Okay, some more fiber things, it looks like. Alright, I got your hazelnut. Oh-ho, I was up all night carving a new tunnel. And where have you been? Have you heard about Gnawtusk? A tea drinker, are they? Like me, with my favorite lemongrass verbena tea. Just to take a sip to extenuate that. Never got a taste for the stuff. I see, your friend Gnawtusk does sound like quite the healer. Well, if tea saved our dear Betulina, perhaps they could teach me more about it. They're a bit of a recluse, you say. That's a friend after my own fur. Ho ho ho. Don't trouble them. I'm hours away from sleep. I'll experiment on my own. Speaking of experiments, got some wood furniture. He gives you a ton of furniture. The snow's grown, but you haven't, have you? Seemingly piled up to my eyebrows. Any news about that? What was it? Round, sweet, smelling like a clear summer sky. A strange berry. Have you unearthed anything juicy? Not yet. No matter. I just know it's ripe with possibilities. Who would know, I wonder? Can you take your hazelnuts, man? Hello, did I hear you over the rustling roots? Some think it's quiet down in the deep, don't they? But we know better. It does make for a fitful sleep, though. Will these help? Thank you, yes, give them here. This will go well with a little dried sap. Hazelnut coffee is sweet if you brew it right. The trick is to keep the heat low and steady. I could taste it now. Look at all that pretty furniture. Okay, let's go check in with Aunt Betulina, see if she has any news on the wild berry that he gave us, Or, Willow gave us. Because I think that's what we use to progress the story. Oh, there were 2 hazelnuts up there. I didn't even have to chop down the tree. Oh, well. Alright. Let us go see Aunt Bettelina. And for me to drop some things off. Ooh, it looks like our pack is a little bit full. Okay, through here. Almost there. Oops, got stuck on that root. Here we go. Okay. Well, we dropped some stuff off upstairs. I will drop off this rowan berry, the yarn, this, extra hazelnuts. I think this is fine. I'll deposit some of the fur, but I don't think I have any more. I need just one more to make one more piece of yarn, and then I can make that bed that I really want. Bettelina, Auntie! I can't stop thinking about my old friend Willow. I wonder where they are now. Oh, okay! Let's go talk to Willow again, I guess, after I get a good night's sleep. Looks like I'm gonna need it. Hey Siri, set a timer for an hour. Thank you. Alright, do you have anything to say? Okay. Let's go talk to Willow, I guess. And maybe find some fur along the way. I just need one. Willow might have more to say, I don't know. Alright. To Willow! Alright, down we go. Keeping our eyes peeled for fur. That's not it. Ooh, what about over here? Oh, look at that! There's some. Just needed the one. I will grab extra if there are extra, though. Happily. I just need to pick up all the fur I can find. Fur is honestly the most, besides the spider silk, is one of the most needed resources in this game. Gotcha. Nope. Fur. Almost walked right past that one. Alright, Willow. What adventures do you have for me today? After I made your coffee. Looks like you've been busy. Not me. Oh, excuse me. You've been all the way to Shadow Pines. I couldn't dream of burrowing that far as tired as I am. Keep an eye out for those hazelnuts if you don't mind. And a little nut of gossiper datum if you please. I already gave you the hazelnuts. Well, if it isn't my minuscule murine. I started charting the old root routes again, you know. One passed right under the burrow, but saw neither tip nor tail of your Bettelina. Hope she's well. Well then, what do you want me to do? Okay, let me go talk to Aunt Bettelina again. See if I jogged her memory. So I don't know why. Ooh, fur. This isn't working. Give me that. Alright. Alright, let me head up. Finish making the yard so I can make my... Because, you know, Bettelina is just going to sit there and be so happy I told her about Willow, but give me nothing else, and I'm just going to go make my bed. I'm going to make my bed, I'm going to lay in it! Okay, up we go. Here we go. Besides, it's like the best bed in the game, so. Okay. There's the entrance. Alright, so go sit right here. Just one of those. Good enough for me. Alright, scroll all the way down to here. At long last, we have the bed. Alright, so take that and move this down here. Here we go. Now that, my friends, is a bed. Finally, we have a decent bed. Alright, so we've got a nice looking bed. I want to see the snowshoes. More yarn. Okay. That's fine. It looks like it's just mainly yarn, which is great. I can work on that some more. Child, you're back! And I've been busy while you were away. Do you remember the berry that Willow gifted us? I've been wondering what to do with it. How to honor it just as it deserves. I decided to make pies. I even made them according to an old mole recipe I learned as a young mouse. One pie for us, and one to send back to Willow. They've always had a soft spot for my short crust. Okay, pie for Willow. The piece you tasted was delicious. Willow needs to try it. There we go. Alright. I wanted them to feel a little of the joy that berry brought me. Perhaps you could deliver it to them when you next spend some time together. Alright. Willow! I got your pie! Alright, let's go give Willow his pie. And I'm going to eat a steak before I head out. There we go. Alright, let's go. So I'm expecting snow over the weekend. My area is getting hit with a pretty decent snowstorm. And preparing for it was awful. Yesterday I went to the grocery store to get, not like a whole lot, honestly. I had plans to make a beef stew because I thought that would be just so good to have on a cold wintry day. All the meat was gone, all the produce was gone. It was awful. I was able to scavenge for some pork chops, some canned foods, and that was basically it. So I didn't even end up spending all that much. So when the snowstorm's over, I'm gonna have to go out again to get some more stuff, because it turns out the other store was actually completely picked clean. People treat a snowstorm like this down here like the apocalypse. It literally looked like COVID again, like all the water was gone too. I see your pack looks a little heavier than usual. A new specimen, perhaps. I have a pie for you. What a nominalist delivery. Did you, make it yourself? Your auntie did? Oh, Betsalina. The name thaws my toes. Let's see, she was about your age when we met. A sturdier mouse never lived. Alright, he gave us some more furniture. You must tell her to come and see me. Wounded? Oh dear. To escape the deathly claws of an owl. Strange to have encountered her tale in all my readings. I will study her dish and take copious notes, of course. Moles were very fond of food. I do hope to see Betsalina again. Though it's impossible for me to make the journey above ground in winter. Perhaps. Yes, well, goodbye for now. Perhaps what? I recognize those pitter-pattering little feet. I was down in the dark. It's the best place to think. And thinking is terribly hungry business. So I gobbled up that pie. And oh, what a revelation. Of course the foremothers grew gardens of those berries. Oh. Aww. Each bite of pie was like a warm press of fur, and for the very first time it feels good and right to be a mole. That's so cute. In all my life I've never been so close to another mole. To think all that was hiding in a mouthful of pie. I could not dream of asking for anything more. But even with my newfound solace, there's always room in the den for a friend. Thank you! You give me a stone bed. Great. So I hope to see you again. Okay, so let's go talk to Betsalina. because that was the end of Willow's quests. And now I think Betalina is going to tell us that she wants to, like, go live at her house again. But, of course, it's been destroyed. Alright, so let's go see. Let's go see if she's feeling up to moving back in. And plus, if I need to go get resources for it, I can also keep an eye out for animal fur to change my shoes. Alright, almost to the hollow. Or the burrow, should I say. The Winterburrow. Yeah, I'm going to hell for that one. Alright, let's go back in here. Auntie! Are you ready to go home? Hello, little one. You've just caught me getting out of bed. It'll take me a little time to crunch all the leaves caught between my bones, but it does feel good to be up and about again. I feel ready to go home. Don't look at me like that. I've come a long way since that owl's nest, and so have you. It looks like survival and adventure run in the family. I'm so proud of us both. Still, I'm not the same mouse that was swiped up from the garden that day. And neither is my burrow. I know I've already asked so much of you, child, and you've risen to every occasion. Would you be willing to help me once more? Do you think you could rebuild my burrow? Oh, Auntie, of course I can. Oh, bless your paws and whiskers. I can't thank you enough. I feel so good I think I might like to go for a walk. Would you like to join me, Mouseling? Aw. Our walks grew longer, further from the burrow. Though I'd grown up in these woods, Aunt Betalina still had so much to teach me. Slowly but surely, she was rediscovering her confidence, realizing how brave she had always been. That was so sweet! Alright, let's check out Auntie's burrow, see what we need in order to fix it. Keep an eye out for fur! We need a little bit of that. Alright, thankfully her house, though, is not too far away. Okay. Alright, so you go over here and it'll say repair. Okay, I need birch plank, oak plank, tons of granite, which I already have, silk yarn. So we're going to track that. Okay. So let's see how many planks I can make real quick. Alright, up we go. And back into the burrow. I thought I had plenty of birch. I could be wrong. I do not have plenty of birch. Alright, let's start small. Let's go get some birch. Looks like I have plenty. Oh, wait. Before I go, I need to store my old bed. Just to get myself some room. Here we go. I forgot to store it. There we go. Okay, put that in there. Honestly, everything else looks fine. I'll go ahead and store that. And I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Alright, to get some birch. It's gonna start getting late, so I can't stay out for too long. I know for sure I'm going to get a lot of oak planks. Alright. I have to go down to one more area to find the birch. Alright, go up through here. If anything, also, I can sleep at the campfire. I do have advanced kindling with me, and I might just do that. Alright, here we go, birch. Because I'm also going to need to get more spider webs. Here we go. Alright, what else can I find here? Some more right over here. There we go. Alright. Seems like a good bit of birch. I'm gonna head up, go to sleep, and then the next day I'm gonna go and get some spider webs. Or spider silk, excuse me. Alright, add kindle, and I'm gonna sleep. Okay. Alright, looks like the snow's coming down a little bit. And I'm hungry. Alright, eat that. And that. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Alright, time to go get some spider silk. Ooh, fur! Need that. Oh, tea. Okay. I don't need any of that. Oh. Hello. Alright, got some of that. Biscuits. Okay. Let's head this way. Might have to fight some spiders. Or not. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I got some more birch as well. I have 12. Darn, I thought I could take that down. I need 10, but I already have 3. I think this will be enough. So I'm gonna head back and I'm gonna start crafting. Up we go. Let's see if there's anything in here. More tea. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Alright, up we go. Alright, let's get started on making the birch planks. And then I'll fix up the silk. See if we got as much as we need. And then we're gonna have to run out and get some oak. Okay. Alright, so plank first. Perfect. Alright. While I'm at it. Yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna be enough. Alright. Let's make all this. Perfect. Alright. That's done. We need to go get some oak. Real quick. I'll drop off a few things here that I don't need. Like this. Drop that off. Drop that. Drop that. I want to hold on to everything else. Okay, and out we go. Alright, so getting oak just a little past Auntie's house, so we're not going to be out too far. And hopefully not for too long. Away we go. It's not fur, I don't want it. Okay, here we go. Got some oak over here. Perfect. Alright, we're just gonna get as much as we can at what time we have. That beetle was freaking out back there. Here we go. Okay. Oop, here's some. Perfect. Some more right here. Alright. Here we go. Whoops, gotta get closer. Get out of my way. Animal fur. Nab that. Sad flower. Dead flower. Alright, see if there's any more up here. Not, I need to head south. And it looks like I do. Or actually, I don't. I can just go over this way. I can cut through Bufo and Pollywog's spot. This will help me warm up. Thank you, guys. And while I'm at it, eat that. Oops. There's a way down. Hold on. I just need to remember where it is. Here it is. Alright. There we go. Nope, I don't need that. I need that, though. Okay. Oh, there's a scroll right here. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Oh, it's an oak wardrobe. That's cool. Kinda goes with what I got. Okay, so go through here. Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the seeds, but I did it anyway. Fur. Oh, more fur. Okay. And I'll grab this while I'm at it. Okay. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here and start heading back. It's starting to get late. Okay. Fur! Give me that. Alright. Biscuit! Yeah, I think I have plenty of oak wood, and it looks like my inventory's full anyway. All I can pick up now is fur that I need. Alright. Away we go. And once I make these oak planks, I'm pretty much done. Our house will be good as new. All right. Excuse me. Heck, I might be able to even fix it in the evening. In we go. Okay. Workbench. Craft all. There we go. All right. Let's go fix up our house. I'm not even too worried about it getting into the evening, just for the fact that my home is really close to hers. Like, it's right here. All right, in we go. And repair. Oh, I have to carry them with me? Okay. Hold on. Let me go get my stuff. Okay. Up here we go. Go to this. Have all that. Deposit the fur. Deposit that. Take that. Take that. And that. And that. Where's the part? I think that's everything. Okay. Let's go. We have everything in our bag now to go fix our house. I'm doing it in the evening and I don't care. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna eat a biscuit. There we go. I ate a biscuit. What you gonna do about it? Help protect me against the heat a little, or the cold a little bit. Alright, let's fix this. And there it is! Let's go talk to Auntie. Alright, Auntie! I fixed your house. By the time I showed Aunt Betalita her home rebuilt, I cherished every callus it had marked on my paws. She looked at my work and I saw her face light up, so much like the mouse my parents and I had said goodbye to all that time ago. We had both grown so much since then. Child, I don't know what to say. To know that you built this home for me, it's a thing of pure wonder. You like it then? Never mind like it, I love it! From the bottom of my heart, thank you. How proud your parents must be to see the fine young mouse they've raised. To know that all their hard work bore such beautiful fruit. How lucky I am to call you my kin. Yay, she gave us some more oak stuff. And don't think you'll be reading me now either. I'll be over for a cup of tea and a natter whenever my paws will carry me. And you'll have to visit me too. In fact, I should have all my neighbors over. It sounds like I have a lot of catching up to do. What do you think? A grand feast for my grand new home. I can hardly wait. Well, I'm gonna sleep, because I think I deserve that much. Let me deposit some of this stuff that I don't need to carry. Alright, there we go. Before I sleep, I do want to make a couple bits of yarn. Perfect. I made 3. 2 more and then I can make the shoes. Store that in there. Alright. Time to go night-night in my lovely new bed. Alright. Let me see. Roasting Toasty. Hello, SG14. Roasting Toasty, practicing my hosting. And I haven't the faintest idea what to cook. There'll be a lot of different tastes at the table if you catch my drift. How to keep everyone happy. Maybe they could bring some food of their own? What a good idea. If each guest brings a delicacy of their own, there'll be something to suit everybody's appetite and more to share. Would you be a dear? Find everybody who's helped us through this winter, invite them to our dinner, tell each of them to bring a special treat. Oh, how exciting. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping very well. The burrow is wonderful, but recently there have been noises beneath the floorboards. Hauntings, your old granny would say. And in the past I would have laughed at her, but those noises I hear in the dead of night, they make me shiver, as though my mind knows the sound from a different life. But look at you, listening to the twitchings of my old whiskers. Don't you worry about your old auntie. Not when you've got invitations to deliver. Yes, a new bed. Yeah, that's my favorite bed out of the whole game. It's super cute. Betalita, I just fixed her house. For whatever reason, she stays in your burrow for a little bit before she actually goes to your house. So now I need to invite everybody over for dinner. So I'm going to start with Willow, and I'm going to kind of like do a circle. Alright, so let's go see Willow. Yes, a dinner party. She's feeling much better, by the way. She did not die. Thank goodness, because this game would absolutely suck if she did. Also, we're keeping an eye out for more animal fur. I just need 2 more bits of yarn to make the snowshoes. So I need 6 fur in total. Oh, is there fur in here? I need 3 more fur in total. I'm planning a dinner party! I feel better now. Okay, Willow! No haunted house, Auntie. Yeah, me too. I'm glad she's alive and getting better. You actually learn what the scritching, the sounds that she hears is from Willow. Hello, Mouseling. I was just about to come and find you. It's time for me to say goodbye. I long to burrow beyond the gnarled oaks. I am convinced the moles didn't just disappear. Perhaps I could find them, perhaps not. Your stories have helped me, see? Not every great deed is written down in a history book. This forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time I include myself in that number. Would you have time to join us for dinner before you leave? Oh, of course! I always have time for a feast. I'll bring my special worm bologna. With a little shredded berry yeast. Yes. Oh, and just the other night I found a tunnel right under Bettelina's floor. I called out, but she must have been sleeping. She heard me and thought I was a ghost. Oh, not for many years, I hope. And next time I'll be sure to knock. Now goodbye. I should put the water on. I'm not eating your worm bologna. Just throw that out there. I'm not eating your worm bologna. Alright, let's go see Moss next. Moss the hedgehog. Willow's very cute though, as a mole. But I love moles in general. You know, a lot of people, I understand that they're pests, but they're the cutest pests. I think moles are absolutely adorable. I just want to hold them and give them a little kiss on the head. Even they are a little bit dirty. They deserve little kisses. Yeah, mystery solved. It was him. It was Willow just trying to say hi. Just be like, why isn't she answering me? Oh, she must be asleep. And she's just laying in bed, just like absolutely terrified. Oh, fur. Grab that. Glad these beetles are nice. Unlike some beetles. Fur. Alright. It's one more bit of fur and then I can make the shoes. Alright. 2 moss. Yeah. It'd be a funny story for Auntie. So, you know those noises you said you heard? Well, about that, it was just Willow. Moss! The time they shared together would never be forgotten, and yet Moss put Pine Sap to rest, for both their sakes. Oh. There you are! A sight for sore eyes. I'm up to my old tricks again, wouldn't you know. I made you this. Oh, she made me a hat. I'm already wearing that hat. It's real white fox fur, but of course you'll recognize it. I hope when you wear it, you'll think of me and Pine Sap. They weren't all bad, you know, but they weren't all good either. I'm starting to wonder if that isn't just the way of things. Anyway, it's just been a lot of years forgetting how to be moss. It's like putting my skills to use with a purpose that helped me remember. I made myself a new pair of warm slippers to read by the fire in. And I'm working out a new song on my flute. Life goes on, eh? Look, anytime you find an old scrap of something that looks like it might weave up nicely, bring them to me. It might surprise both of us with what I can do. Alright, there she is. Let's talk to her again. Good to see you, Mouse. I was just dreaming up a new weaving pattern. Ah! Okay, hold on. Ooh, wait. What you got in here? Not anything I need. Let me leave the area and come back and see if that'll activate her. So let me go up here and back down. Because I never got to check up on Moss after she buried Pine Sap. Oop, don't need that. Moss, I hope you don't mind I'm digging holes around your home. I really need fur. Oh, Mouse, listen to this. I dreamt I saw a tapestry big as the sky, deep and blue and indigo it was, and on it were all these little silverfish wriggling and squirming like stars. Do you know what it meant? No. Was it a bad dream? No, probably went to bed thinking about food. Okay. Now, what was it you came to tell me? Well, speaking of, would you come to Auntie's for dinner? Of course I will. I need to give Bettelina her shawl back after I patch it up. And I'll have to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same mouse I used to be, but I'll bet she ain't the same mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me go see what I've got in the old larder. Alright, so we got Moss. Now let's go get Nautusk. And then I'll loop back around to Bufo. Okay. Thankfully, this leads up into Shadow Pines, which will be almost a direct route to Nautusk. To be safe. Okay, I know where I need to go. Ooh. Nope, not fur. Fur! Hold up, people. I need to go make some new shoes. I just got the last bit of fur. Just got the last bit of fur that I needed. Down I go. Moss is super sweet. I think, though, of all the characters in this, I love Nautusk. I think Nautusk is my favorite. The squirrel. Daddy, I want to train squirrel. Bonus points if you know what that's from. Alright. I'm gonna go make these chews. It looks like my mouse needs to eat something here too. Which I could eat inside. I go over here. She's still crouched over by the window. Nope, she went home. Okay. Alright, let's craft all. Perfect. Okay, go down here. And the shoes. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip this. Ah, it's beautiful. And now my movement speed is increased. Thank goodness. Alright, let me drop the snowshoes off. And the hat. The way to the dinner party, I'll just hold their hand. I'll just go get them myself. I think it's only some things Nautusk can't remember. Oh, right, I need to eat something. Nom, nom, nom. Okay. That'll increase my heat resistance a little bit, too. Alright. Go through here. I think Nautusk knows how to get through the woods pretty well. I think they just forget, like, where their stashes are buried and certain phrases. Alright, so up through here. And let's go. Ah! I hate these little beetles. I will take a spider over you little beetles any day. The spiders are more interesting to fight. Don't think this is the right way. No, it's not. Here we go. Alright, so... Whoops. Okay. I understand. Dang, I'm collecting more fur now than I ever been. Alright, Nautusk! Ah, I gotta go north. Oop, don't need rowan berries. Thank you, though. Take that. Don't need beech nuts. Right through here. Alright. There is Nautusk. Oop. I forgot. Can't go over there. Share it with a sweet cake or some scones and jam. Tea without a party's like a beaver with no... Darn. Really thought I had that one. Anywho, good to see you, friend. Cup of tea to warm your whiskers? Yes, please. That's the spirit. Here, a brand new brew from me to you. Not bad, yeah? Pretty good, even. Notice those creamy, buttery notes? Ground hazelnuts, finely whisked. Found a whole stash of them near the molehill just over yonder. Oh, you took Willow's hazelnuts. Perfectly good hazelnuts, just sit in the snow. Talk about luck. Willow makes coffee with the hazelnuts. Anywho, what brings you to my neck of the Northlands, friend? Auntie wants her friends to come to dinner. That means you. Dam. It was dam. A beaver without a dam. Beavers build dams. A grand feast over at Betalina's? Well, poke my hide and call me Porcupine. It'd be my pleasure. Matter of fact, I've been mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. After all, tea ain't half as good when you drink it alone. Count me in. You supply the mugs and I'll bring something good to sip. I'll be looking forward to it, friend. Alright, we got Gnawtusk. Last is Bufo and Pollywog. Alright, let's start heading down. Yeah, so Willow loves hazelnuts and uses those hazelnuts to make a coffee with them. And, of course, he lives in a molehill. So, isn't it just interesting? Gnawtusk just found a nice bag of hazelnuts in the snow next to a molehill. He probably didn't even realize it was Willow's. I'm glad me Tattler came back. Thank you for helping fix things. Yeah, Hey, Pollywog, look who's come to see us. Good to see you, pal. Everything all right? My Aunt Betalina and I were wondering if you'd like to come for dinner. Oh yeah, sounds nice, that. I was just saying this morning that we don't know our neighbors well enough. What do you think, toddler? You up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring one of me beetle pies. Heh, sounds like a plan. We'll see you there then, kid. Alright, let's go talk to Auntie. Singing. I thought jam. Oh, yeah, I guess. You there's some I don't figure out from him, but there is some that I do figure out. His own little riddles that he sings when he makes tea. I like hazelnuts too. I like how soft they are. Especially when cooked. I also like chestnuts. Poor Willow, he's gonna be like, where's my coffee? Alright, let's go see Aunt Betalina, just in time for dinner. There she is. Her nice, warm house. You really have invited everyone. Then, they'll be here soon. Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, little one. Now help me lay this table. Oh, I had made so many friends since coming home to the burrow. Look at all of them. As I listened to them sharing food, holy cow, this is like blasting in my ear. As I listened to them sharing food and laughter, I couldn't help but feel that I found something deeper than that. That evening was my first family dinner in a very long time. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the last. Aww. Thank you for playing. This is the end of the main story. There's still more content to enjoy if you select continue. The content that's telling you about is the solstice event, which is their Christmas event, which I'm not going to do because I think we're well past Christmas right now. But basically, you get to put lights on your burrow and make a Christmas tree and all that. And it's totally free. So, with that being said, I think this is going to have to be the end of Winterburrow. I hope you all enjoyed this series. It is a very quaint, very cute series, and very short, but also enjoyable. I'm glad that it's not something that lasts forever and ever and ever, amen. I really think it's a cute and fun game, especially if you're wanting something that's simple, easy to understand, and something to relax with, especially on a cold winter night or day. So with that being said, I will have a new game up for us on Sunday. I will be updating the schedule as needed. And with that, I think that's all. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, and bye-bye.